Did you know that the harmless-looking vape pen your child might be hiding could be a ticking time bomb? In today's world, vaping has gained disturbing popularity among young people. It's sleek, it's discreet, and it's often cloaked in sweet flavors, making it all the more appealing to our youth. But there's a dangerous misconception floating around that vaping is a safe alternative to traditional smoking. This couldn't be further from the truth. Vaping devices, even those marketed as nicotine-free, often contain harmful and addictive substances. These substances can lead to serious health issues like lung damage, heart disease, and even mental health problems. Plus, the long-term effects of vaping are still largely unknown, creating a cloud of uncertainty around its safety. Despite the glossy exterior and the sweet taste, the truth behind vaping is bitter and potentially lethal. The reality is, vaping is far from harmless and can have serious health consequences for our children. Let's delve deeper into the facts and figures that unmask the true face of vaping and smoking. Research indicates that teenagers who vape are 7 times more likely to transition to traditional smoking. The nicotine in these devices hooks young brains, creating a higher risk of addiction. Furthermore, vaping isn't a harmless water vapor as many presume. It's a cocktail of harmful chemicals that can lead to severe lung disease, heart problems, and other health complications. The statistics are stark. 1 in 4 high school students reports using e-cigarettes. This reality is not only alarming, but also indicates an escalating health crisis. Long-term effects of vaping and smoking among children are still under research, but early findings suggest an increased risk of cognitive and behavioral issues. These alarming figures highlight the urgent need for action to protect our children from the dangers of vaping and smoking. As parents, we have a crucial role in preventing our children from falling into the trap of vaping and smoking. It starts with open, honest conversations. We can't shy away from discussing the real dangers of these habits. Emphasize the health risks, debunk the myths, and make sure they understand that these are not cool habits, but potentially life-threatening ones. Setting a good example is another powerful tool. Our actions often speak louder than our words. If we avoid smoking and vaping ourselves, our children are more likely to follow suit. Being aware of the signs of vaping use can also help us intervene early. Look for unusual behaviors, changes in mood, or unfamiliar items that could be vaping devices. Finally, equip yourself with knowledge. The more we know about vaping and smoking, the better we can guide our children away from these pitfalls. Remember, our active involvement can make a significant difference in our children's lives. Now you might be thinking, how can I effectively prevent my child from vaping or smoking? Well, there are a wealth of practical strategies and resources at your disposal. Firstly, educational materials. Arm yourself with knowledge about the dangers and impacts of smoking and vaping. Books, online articles, and even documentaries can be a goldmine of information. Secondly, consider joining support groups. These are communities of parents just like you, grappling with the same concerns. They can provide you with advice, share their experiences, and offer emotional support. Lastly, don't shy away from professional help. Counselors and healthcare providers are trained to handle these issues. They can guide you in having those tough conversations with your child and even provide interventions if needed. Adopting these strategies doesn't just prepare you to act, it empowers you to act. Equipped with these tools, you can take a proactive stance against your child's potential vaping or smoking habit. The fight against vaping and smoking among children begins with us, the parents. We are the first line of defense in this battle for our children's health and future. And as daunting as it may seem, we are not alone. We have the power of knowledge, the strength of community, and the tools necessary to guide our children towards making healthier choices. We've unveiled the hidden dangers, and we've seen the truth. The impact of vaping and smoking on our children's health is too significant to ignore. It's time to take what we've learned and put it into action. Let's start conversations, set clear boundaries, and lead by example. Let's utilize the resources we've gathered, support our children in understanding the risks, and help them navigate the challenges they may face. Take the first step today, and let's work together to create a vape and smoke-free future for our children.